Hey, most people try to charge before they have any proof. It's backwards. The real way to build unstoppable momentum is start by creating the results for free. Then let those results create a flywheel of success. And we're going to show you how to do that right now. Okay, so the first thing is, let's say you're in sales, you want to get some business. You want it to get where it's just getting off itself, it's going and it's building. But you're having a hard time getting that first deal, right? Or getting that momentum. So the first thing you want to do is just go ahead and give that value for free. I literally just did this just to show, right? Because I knew I was going to be talking about this. So I did a post, right? And you can just say, hey, who needs some coaching advice? I'll take a quick call and I'm going to demonstrate my value. I'm going to help you with whatever you need right now. Person calls up. I just say, hey, what's the number one thing stopping you right now from being more successful or as successful as you want? They tell me they don't have money. Okay, I don't think it's that. So I say, tell me what you're doing every day. Then we identify probably not spending most of the day in the most productive activities, right? Then we start looking at, well, how can we build things that are going to help? How can we be more productive in the time? How do we get to those 10 conversations a day? And then I outline several things, really, really help the person out. Then they do a testimonial of the call that I was just on, saying how amazing it was and how it really helped them when we're just starting to build up. Now that person posts that for me, and then immediately I get other calls from that, and it starts that flywheel. So let's go into it and break it down. But you see how that concept works? Give real value for free if we have to start to get things going, show that proof. And then it's going to keep building off of that, right? Because now we have different things. So the first thing is we got to start, even if we don't have money, let's start with proof. Let's do it for free. You help someone drive a result. If it's in sales, help them any way you can. If we're talking specifically real estate, go out there to that for sale owner and just say, hey, let me help you. I'm going to do whatever I can to help you. I can give you my evaluation, whether you use me or not. It's totally fine. Let me come out there and just see what I can do to help you. We can knock different people's homes. We can set up an open house for them. We can offer to do advertiser marketing. There's a lot of things that we can do for value, whether we get the listing or not. It's okay. We're going to earn a positive result. They might use us to then buy the next house. They might just do a testimonial that we really helped them out in their for sale by owner situation. We guided them, helped them, or whatever. That's going to lend it to the next person that's doing it, right? But just go ahead and lead. Sometimes we will get a listing from it. Sometimes we won't. It's okay. We want wins. We want to create offer to help people in whatever it is, even if it's in sales. Hey, do an evaluation for them. Love to just show you what we have. That way you have us as a backup option. At least you know what the competition has, right? Let me go ahead and evaluate what you're doing and see what makes sense or how I can help. Okay, we do that. You help someone. That's going to be great. And here's a key part of it. This is one of my little secrets. Actually care about them. Don't do it just for the sale. Do it where you're leading in, where you truly care and want to give your absolute best advice, whether it's with ours or someone else, it's fine. Actually help them. They're going to know they have this radar where they can sense if someone truly is caring about them and what their motivation is. And when they find out that, oh my gosh, this person cares, they're going to look to reciprocate, even though we're not necessarily doing it for that. We just want to help them get a positive result, get a win, right, to start it. But that's a secret ingredient that really helps it. Okay. So the goal, you get that real win, right? You're helping them, market strategy, whatever it is. Okay. You're going to create that real result because the results are what's going to fuel the flywheel, right? It's going to start going. I helped someone go from X to Y. I was able to do this for them, right? Whatever it is you're having, for me, if it's like in coaching, hey, I went from 0 to my first client. I think we went from 2 to 8 was my very first client in a month. So they had 2 deals. We took it to 8, right? right now I really try to focus on people getting those 10 conversations a day, building social, right? Moving in some way, something where things are going to come to them. Now that I have proof, and by the way, if you want to get in my, make sure you like, subscribe, post, leave a comment, right? On things that you've had some success with or you need help with. Make sure you join for sure 100% my free group, my coaching group, but get into paid when you're ready to really take that next step. And I will immediately give you things that you can do and start with the accountability, right? And then you will help me actually start the flywheel, right? So it's a win-win. But you want to create that real result and have proof. Now you can turn those results. Now we've got a case study. We've got a story. We've got, here's a problem that a lot of people face. Hey, here's what I did, right? Here are the results of what happened. Now, people are not necessarily going to just buy advice, but when they see the evidence, now we have that testimonial and the result. Now we have that case study. Now we have that story. We can use that now for marketing. We can do a post on it, right? We can do a YouTube. If we want to do a particular topic on it, right? If we want to do this particular thing, right? We can do that because it's evidence. So now we get to actually market it. So it's great, right? You can run an ad, of course, but people like reading those case studies and seeing, especially if it's a similar problem of what they've solved and that kind of transformation that you're able to help. The proof in the next part creates trust. When people see results, trust grows, right? The more you see someone saying, hey, this person helped me out, it's going to remove that skepticism. People are going to think, okay, maybe this person can help me too. They start seeing it enough, okay? Because trust is what's going to make people reach out to you, right? So if each week you're showing examples of this, you're doing market reports, you're showing, they see that you've helped this person with this, and then that home sold, or they got more money, or they were able to get multiple offers, whatever it is, whatever process. But as they're seeing the results keep coming, they're going to trust and they're going to reach out to you, right? Just like I did, literally after one testimonial, I got a bunch of other people reaching out, messaging me, leaving their information for me to contact them. The other thing happened is trust creates demand. If you're ever wondering why people are not coming to you because they do not trust you enough, they do not know about you, they're not seeing this, you're not posting these things. But when you start doing this, that's what's going to happen where people are coming to reach out to you. And if you ever really watch great social media influencers or people that are getting constant people coming to them, they're building trust with people. They're showing examples. They're demonstrating leadership things. They're helping, right? They're building those qualities. They're helping people with things that they're thinking about. And they're starting to go, okay, I see the results. And then what will happen is instead of chasing the clients start chasing you. They're going to come to you once you get it going. And your proof becomes your magnet, right? Like you see, I'm gonna make content every single day on YouTube, right? It's just a commitment I have. I'm gonna give you something of value. It may not be this one, but one of these are. If I push enough buttons and try to go all out in my value, one might resonate with you. It could be this, right? Like, I can start this flywheel and help get business. Absolutely, you can. Okay, so many ways. And reach out to me if you need any help. I'm more than happy to help. But one of these will, just like when you're doing this and you're helping different people and they're seeing it and building trust, well, then it's going to create more opportunities. Okay, people are going to want help. More people want more results. More results creates more stories. Now the flywheel starts spinning faster. This is where it gets so powerful. It's to the point where I can barely keep up because I have people constantly reaching out that are asking for this or asking for that, right? If you keep sharing it, it's just going to spin faster. Then we have to create the processes to handle everything, but it's a great problem to have, right? So everything starts to feed itself with the flywheel of success. Once you get it going, right? You got the free value, which causes the results. The results equals the stories. The stories are going to bring the trust. The trust is going to bring demand. That's going to be more results and then even bigger opportunities for yourself. So the momentum starts building. So the hardest part is the beginning to get that first push, right? So look for people you can help. And then finally, if you want success, stop trying to just get paid for it. We want to, but create it first. And then when you're creating those wins, you have results, the flywheel is going to start spinning and it's going to get easier and easier and easier. Okay, I hope this helps. Post below of something that you think you can do to get this going. Make sure you get in my free and paid coaching. It's in the links. I really want to help you out. Please like, comment, subscribe. Take action. That's the most important thing. Pick one thing that you can do to help someone and then put it into play because it's going to absolutely help you if you do. Okay. Thank you so much. I'll see you on the next one and have a great rest of your day. Take care.